And I'll never forget for my entire life, the first text message I ever received was, "Dan, the city is underwater."
Dr. Dan Nadler, Vice President of Student Affairs, moved from Louisiana to Charleston just weeks before Hurricane Katrina hit in 2005.
It was very traumatic because you don't really know what's going to happen with the hurricane, and yet at the same time you have to prepare your home, and you have to be prepared to evacuate at any given moment.
Nadler says though Katrina was a traumatic event for the United States, it helped the country and its residents better prepare for Sandy.
Each storm you go through, you find yourself a little bit better prepared. Whether it's a tropical storm, a minor hurricane, or a major hurricane, all of the preparations are very similar.
But no matter how much prep was done, some were still not prepared for just how hard Sandy hit the coast. David Carter is the former WEIU-FM news director, but now works for CBS Radio in New York.
I'd have to say I've never experienced something like this. I mean, Monday was basically just getting ready for everything, and then once it got dark, is when everything started happening.
The next step is to begin to rebuild, not only physically, but emotionally as well.
It's really trying to assess the amount of damage and what has been lost. The emotional toll is really hard to measure. It's extremely high. I think a lot of people don't realize and they don't think about the emotional aspect of that.
Nadler says no matter how far down the road we get, we will never forget this storm.
So it lives on for many years. Any major storm, whether it's Katrina or Betsy or Camille, those kinds of big storms, Andrew, they become a reference point in life for the rest of your life.